Hey, everybody.
What's going on?
We're two metalheads. And not that long ago, James sent me a package.
Giggity.
And so we got some cards here. I don't know if it's going to be light enough in here, really. Yeah, it's better on your screen than it is on mine. And the other one here, too. There you go.
Yeah, so I bought a couple of boxes of old school trading cards. Going back as a kid, I'm a big trading card fan. I always collected baseball cards, football cards. I remember collecting Ninja Turtle cards.
I still have Alf cards and Beavis and Butthead cards.
I didn't know there was Beavis and Butthead cards. That's awesome.
Yeah, and they even had the scratch and sniffs, and they always like smelled terrible.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I
So,
have to bust those out one day. I gotta fucking see those.
yeah.
They made cards for fucking everything. I mean, I remember Garbage Pail Kids and fucking
Marvel.
like I remember Jurassic Park cards.
Do you remember how popular the superhero cards were?
Oh yeah, I had a bunch of
It was
those.
like
DC and Marvel.
yeah, there was like four different sets of Marvel ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had a bunch of those. There was fucking cards for everything, man. Every movie. One of my customers came in and he had a pack of cards that were put out in the 70s that were all Bo Derek cards. She was like an old school kind of like hot model chick. And it's just like pictures of her just being hot. They just fucking made Bo Derek cards. So I bought a box of Kiss cards that came out in 2005. And I bought them during the pandemic because I'm like, it's a fucking fun thing to do. Just open packs of Kiss cards and while the world is going to shit outside, I'm gonna fucking look at pictures of Kiss and have fun and be happy.
Yeah, why not?
So I went looking for another box because I wanted to open Kiss cards with you on here because I know you like Kiss as well,
Yeah.
and I couldn't find any Kiss cards at a decent price.
Hmm.
I found a bunch of box of packs that were going for like hundreds, and I'm like, I'm not dropping that kind of dough.
No.
But then in my search, I found the Brockham Rock cards. This is a series of cards that came out in 91. And it's all random. It's thrash bands, it's hair bands, and then there's like the off weird funky thing in there. Like there's Allman Brothers is in the other one. There's Grateful Dead. There's a Stevie Ray Vaughan card in here.
Ooh.
And then there's like other bands that I've never even fucking heard of that are in this. So there's like Megadeth and Skid Row and Motley Crue and Testament and Exodus. Good shit in these packs.
So what do you
And
think?
then in that same search,
What do
what's
you
up?
what do you think the percentage of like how many trying to figure out how to say this right. What do you think the percentage of the cards or have bands on them that we will know?
With the Brockham Rock cards, you're gonna know 85 to 90% of who's on the Brockham Rock cards.
Okay.
And being that you and I are not that far apart in age, you're what, 2 years younger than me? A year younger than me? I just turned 44.
A year.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're going to know most of what's in this set as well, even though there's a lot of pop and
No.
some hip hop,
Are
but
we
you're
gonna get
going to know the pop and hip hop artists.
New Kids on the Block cards?
No new kids,
Aw.
unfortunately, no new kids, but you're going to get Vanilla Ice.
Okay. MC Hammer, this big
You're
old
going to get
hammer
MC
swinging around.
Hammer. You're going to get him. You're going to get
You
Paula
ever see,
Abdul.
you ever see the Bumps in the Hump video?
Yes. Humps in the bump.
Oof.
Humps in the bump. Humps in the bump. Love it. That's great shit.
big hog flopping around.
His big MC Hammer is flopping around.
Somehow it was on MTV.
Exactly. So we're gonna know most of who's in this pack as well.
Okay.
There's a couple things that threw me off. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is or what they fucking came from, but Madonna's in here.
Hmm.
Then there's metal in here. There's Voivod. There's Dangerous Toys,
Ooh.
Extreme, Ozzy, Zach Wild. I wound up buying 2 boxes of these packs because when I got the first box of the Brockham cards, I took 6 packs for me, 6 packs for you, put them to the side for this show.
Yeah.
Then I bought this box of cards, put 6 to the side for me, 6 to the side for you for the show, and then I opened all the other packs.
Yeah.
So there's 2 Zach Wild cards in this series, and I got 3 of one of them, and I couldn't fucking get the other card. So I bought a whole nother box of packs of these so I could get that other fucking Zach Wild card, and I got it. And it was a fucking luck thing. I did a video of me unboxing the packs, and I opened the pack up, and fucking there Zach Wild was.
Ah,
So it's pretty cool. So I'm a fan of this guy. His name is Junk Wax Sal,
what?
and Junk Wax Sal.
Okay.
He's a sports cards guy, and he does YouTube shorts where he'll take a pack of 1987 Topps baseball cards and open them up. And I like watching that shit because it's like nostalgic for me because I remember opening those cards up as a kid. So it just kind of inspired me to fucking buy these cards, and I thought it would be really fun to open these with you.
Yeah.
And I think people would get a fucking kick out of watching us open the packs and thought it would just be a cool thing to do.
Well, let's do it.
Which one you want to open up first?
Let's do the colorful.
Do the Superstars Pro Set music cards?
Yes.
All right.
You could win a rock and roll trip to London.
Yeah. There's contests in both of these packs. Obviously, they're fucking worth a shit nowadays.
I don't know.
Get that open for you guys who like to watch pack opening videos.
Oh,
Fresh cards.
I didn't look at mine yet. All right, so how do you want to do this?
So just take the top one off and show it.
All right. Here we go. Let's take a look first. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's an easy one. Let me see. Get this light.
Led Zepp. That's a great card.
That's that one.
I fucking love Led Zeppelin. What's your favorite Led Zeppelin album?
The one I heard the most was 2, I think.
It's most people's favorite.
I mean, that's kind of when I was learning guitar. It was a lot of the riffs off of that.
Oh, so you learned a lot of Led Zeppelin when you were learning guitar?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's weird to think that they were probably only 20 years ago when I was learning guitar. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Great band. I got The Doors is my legend card. I was a big Doors fan when I was in high school. My sister played these guys a lot. She was a massive, massive fan. So whenever my sister came over to hang out, I always liked when she would take over the turntable. She would play a lot of Doors and a lot of Led Zeppelin. Good shit.
My first band actually covered a Doors song.
Which song?
I don't remember.
But you remember it was a Doors song.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 1999, so I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's going back a ways, kids.
Yeah.
Let's going back a ways.
All right, here we go. My next one. Okay, we got one I don't know. Let's see here. Jet Boy. Let me get the light.
I'm familiar with them. That's an old glam band.
Here we go. Like better in here.
I
Maybe
think
light
they
on.
might have been in.
Do that.
You ever see that movie, The Decline of Western Civilization, Part Two?
I don't
It's
know.
got Ozzy in it. It's got Wasp in it. Chris Holmes is in the pool and he's downing like a fucking
Oh,
giant gallon of vodka.
yeah,
I think they were in that flick. They were one of those glam bands that just really didn't kind of get past the C level.
yeah,
You know, if Motley Crue is A level and fucking Pretty Boy Floyd is B level, those guys were kind of C level and they really just kind of didn't make that big of a dent.
yeah. I don't remember them at all. So, all right. What do you got?
Yimmy Page,
Okay, cool.
some more Led Zepp. That's weird seeing him. I don't know what the fuck kind of gets. It looks like a Stratocaster.
Yeah, it does. It might be a Gibson. They had like a Gibson came out with like a Strat looking guitar for a little while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right.
I mean, this is obviously from. This might be like just the. All right, 91. Yeah. So this picture could have been taken in 90. This is probably right before he was jamming with David Coverdale.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, great pick. Great guitar player. I love Jimmy Page.
All right. What do I got here? Okay. I have Steve Miller.
All right.
It's a weird one.
Not a huge fan, but he's got a couple of decent songs. I've always liked Take the Money and Run. That's a good song.
I don't. Yeah, I mean it's dad rock, like our dad rock.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, my dad didn't like rock at all. I bet your dad likes Steve Miller, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abracadabra. I
That's
want to reach out and grab you.
that was Steve Miller.
Yeah, that's Steve Miller, dude.
Oh, okay.
This is a cool one. Debbie Gibson.
Oh boy.
I am a fan.
I don't remember any of her songs, but I do remember her.
Me neither, but she was in Playboy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know that. Didn't
I
they
am a
all
fan.
they all did it eventually, right?
Not all of them. I wish Paul Abdul did it.
Did
Um, her,
Tiffany do it?
her and Tiffany did Playboy at the same time.
That's what it was. Okay,
Yeah, when they both became milfs.
yeah.
Yeah, great singer, great videos. I used to watch the videos all the time when I was a kid. So cool. Debbie Gibson got another one.
All right, here we go. You're gonna like this one. Doro.
Yes, that's awesome. That's another card that I was chasing along with the Zach Wild. I knew there was a Doro card, and I didn't get it in the initial packs that I got. It's another reason why I bought the second box. Doro fucking still rocks, man. She's still going.
She just did
She's still
Warlock,
touring,
right?
still making records.
She still plays with Warlock.
It's not Warlock. She tours as Doro of Warlock.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, all her flyers and her recent album covers, it says Doro of Warlock.
But she still has Chris Caffrey, so
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
yeah.
I played with them. Left in Ruins. Oh, but you were at that show. Left in Ruins open for them at the Chance.
It might have been.
2008. Yeah, I think it was 2008 because I was just talking to Chris Caffrey about that at fucking Quinn's Pins in Middletown a few months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, good shit. She
Yeah,
still rocks.
definitely.
She still rocks. This is really cool. Forbidden.
Okay. They're a band that
So,
I've heard of, but I've never listened to.
so this dude right here over my fucking fingernail, that's Paul Bostaff.
Oh yeah.
This is the band Paul Bostaff was in before he joined Slayer.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that there's little factoids on the back of these cards too.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Is that worth reading at all? I don't know.
Sometimes they are. Probably show that off. There's another cool picture of Forbidden in there. So Craig Locachero says we're a metal band, not thrash, death, heavy speed, just metal, and very proud of that. Formed in San Francisco in '85, the group has recorded two albums: Forbidden Evil from 1998 and Twisted into Form. Twisted into Form is fucking awesome. I got that on CD around here. That's a fucking you need to go listen to that one, dude. You would like this. You would like that album a lot.
Wasn't Bostoff and Slayer in '94?
Yeah.
I think they said their album was '98.
No, 88 and 90.
Oh, I thought you said '98. Okay.
No.
I was like, wait.
80, the first album is Forbidden Evil. That's 88. And Twisted into Form is 1990.
Okay.
You should check that Twisted into Form album out, dude. You would like that a lot. It's thrash, but it's got some power metal leanings to it. You would dig it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. By the time I was getting into metal, they were non-existent, I think.
They were done at that point.
Yeah. I mean, by the time I was old enough to be getting into crazier metal. There we go. Tina Turner.
Nice. Legend. Old school. Rest in peace. She just passed away.
She did?
Yeah, she just passed away not that long ago.
I don't keep up on it.
Madonna.
Oh, yeah, you go. Okay.
There's my girl. Oh man, I had her on my wall.
Really?
And oh yeah, I was into Madonna big time.
I had Carmen Electra.
Her too. Absolutely her too. But there's one Madonna song I actually fucking like.
Yeah.
Like legitimately dig it. It's called
Material
Frozen.
Girl. Oh.
Yes, Material Girl's a fantastic song. Frozen.
Yeah.
It's very dark, gothic. There's a music video for it. She had like long black hair. Fucking great song.
Never heard it.
With almost 20 top 10 singles to her credit, and this is going back to 1990. Madonna is not far from joining the elite trinity of Elvis, the Beatles, and Stevie Wonder, the only performers to have scored at least 25 top 10 hits. She is about to reach the plateau of having had 10 number one singles, a level attained by only four artists: the Beatles, Elvis, the Supremes, and Michael Jackson.
She must have gotten it. She must have gotten it.
Oh yeah, she definitely got it. And now she looks like a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it's rough. I've seen that.
I can't believe I jacked it to her back in the day. Holy shit.
Well, she didn't look
I mean,
like
I can, but
yeah. And here we go. We were just talking about this. Kiss.
yes. Great card. Great pick. Great lineup.
Is this
Bruce Kulick and Eric
Carr?
Carr.
Yeah. Oh, Eric Carr, yeah. I said Peter for some reason.
That's not long before Eric passed away. What's it say on the back of that one?
With worldwide sales exceeding 60 million albums, Kiss has been one of the most popular rock groups since its inception in 1973. They hold the record for the most albums, 5. I can't say that word.
Simultaneously?
Simultaneously. I sound like an idiot. In the top 100. Wow.
Nice.
Hot Shade. 23rd album. Released in 1990.
Yeah, that would be the album at the time these cards came out. That would be the most recent album.
That's 23 albums? Jesus.
Well, and then there's more than that because after Hot in the Shade.
Yeah, but that was 1990.
What's that?
By 1990. That's less than
20 years,
and they had 23 albums.
23 albums, yeah. Well,
Jeez.
in the beginning, they
Yeah,
were putting out two records a year.
yeah, they were pumping them out.
They were pumping out two records a year from 74, 75, 76, 77. Yeah, all those years, it was two records a year.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. No wonder why they fucking wound up all hating each other.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It's like a longer day than a regular job. Trying to come.
Right.
If you're coming up with songs like
Yeah.
that many, and then recording will drive you nuts too.
And touring on top of it. They had to tour.
Yeah, they did, but they probably didn't need to do it as much as they actually did because they're back then you make more money off of the album than the tour.
Right. Yeah,
Which
true.
is why so many of those bands probably came out with albums at least once a year.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, to keep making more dough.
yeah.
Yeah, love Kiss. Love that era of Kiss too. And I got a Tina Turner.
Oh, it's a different one.
How about that?
I go with both pictures, just have her jugs out.
That's great. Wonderful. She's got big tits. She should fucking show them off. Good for her. Tina Turner left Ike and Tina Turner Review in 76 and launched her solo career the following year. After a decade without any hits, she returned to superstar status on her own terms with the single Let's Stay Together and What's Love Got to
yeah.
Do with It from the album Private Dancer, 1983. Dance on My Privates. What did you get?
The Go Go's.
I remember them. We got the beat. We got
Oh,
the I beat my meat.
yeah. First all woman rock band to write and perform its own material on a #1 album.
Good shit.
I
The Go Go's.
never got into them.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan either. I left MTV on when they were on, but it was always just kind of background music for me.
Yeah.
Who's this bitch? Alana Miles.
I don't know who that is.
Black Velvet and that little boy smile.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
One
was,
and done pretty much.
I guess so.
I knew from the age of 5 I would be a singer, Alana has said. I started playing guitar at 11, an old Spanish classical guitar my mother had, and almost immediately began singing. At that stage, Alana was a fan of such singers as Leonard Cohen, Joni Mitchell, and Joan Baez. Um, she started performing at the Toronto Coffee House Folk Club circuit, singing mostly original compositions. Later on, she formed a rock and roll band. Her demos were so good that Atlantic signed her without ever meeting her. Good for them. How'd that work out? What do you got?
I was just gonna say that too. How'd that work out? I got a good one. This one I really like. The Damn Yankees.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
This
Great
is
supergroup.
yeah, Ted Nugent. I remember it wasn't the singer the guy from Styx? Tommy Shaw, yeah.
Tommy Shaw from Styx and Jack Blades from
Jack
Night
Blade.
Ranger.
Yeah.
And the drummer there, I forget, is Cardellone.
Michael Cartellone.
He wound up being Skinnerd for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Great band.
Uh they really don't say much about them. It just they formed in 1988. And it's just
Okay.
each guy. Yeah, it's really nothing about them.
Can you take me high enough?
And then wasn't there that other super group with Paul Gilbert? Mr. Big.
Mr. Big. Yes. They had that big
I wants to be with you. Is that with them?
yes, To Be With You. Yeah, great song.
And that singer was who was that guy? He was good too.
Eric Martin, I don't think he was from anything else.
Okay. He was good
I
though.
think the supergroup portion of that band was just Paul Gilbert, and
Billy Sheehan. Yeah, Billy Sheehan.
Billy Sheehan. Yeah, that's it.
All right. We got
I got the Smithereens.
who are they? They look like a bunch of Amish guys.
They do look Amish. They do look like they should be building a barn instead of writing music.
Mennonite.
Marked by shimmering harmony-drenched melodies. Sounds incredible. Smithereens sound is a potent concoction of rock and pop. We've always been fairly heavy and raunchy live. Have you? You think that's heavy and raunchy live? And we wanted to capture a little more of that on record. Mike Massaros says of the group's second album, The Smithereens 2.
Is that the guy that looks like the guy in Office Space that wants to burn the building down?
I believe you have my stapler. I'm going to burn the building down. Fuck them. I don't know who they are or what they do. What do you got?
What do you got? Let's see here. Oh, okay. Here's another one I don't know. Circus of Power.
I vaguely remember them. I think they were like a bluesy kind of, not really glam, but not really alternative. They were like a transition sort of band.
It says they emerged from Manhattan in the grunge rock scene, 1987.
Okay. I remember getting a sampler cassette that had them doing a cover of the song Wang Dang Doodle. And that was very funny.
Wang.
Oh, we got a fucking historic concerts card. They give you a card that's got a poster of an old school concert on it, and it's Jefferson Airplane.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Don't you want somebody to.
Let's see what I got here. Another band that I don't know. Excel?
I never seen or heard that fucking name before in my life.
1985. Crossover skate rock metalcore.
Really?
I guess.
Now I got to check that out.
1987 and 1989 they had albums. That was it, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know any no, I don't know any of these guys. All right, fuck it.
Fair enough. And the last one, I get another historic concerts card. Led Zeppelin. Fucking dun 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 Packers.
I get 10 cents off.
I got that card too.
And
I got the fucking game piece that you could scratch off that ain't worth garbage no more. It's a piece of garbage.
Well, that's one pack.
So there goes the Pro Set music cards, kids.
Let's open up the other ones.
Brock'em rock cards. Look at that nice holographic pack. So cool. It reminds me of the old Upper Deck cards, even though Upper Decker wound up taking a different kind of
Something completely different. Yeah.
I'm going to open these cards up while I'm shitting.
Look at the text. Have you ever done that?
No, but I would to somebody I really didn't like.
I don't think I've ever done that either.
Here's the pack opening, you cocksuckers. Oh, look at that.
Wait, we got 10 minutes. We ever do this one faster.
All right. I got the Pusshead artwork card.
That's cool.
Pusshead did a lot of artwork for Metallica back in the day.
Oh, yeah, it does look like that style. I have Cliff Williams.
Bass
ACD.
player from AC/DC.
Yep,
Good shit.
the cool one. Tells you about like their instruments and stuff on the back, but
Yeah, it gives you better kind of fucking factoids than the other set does. Got the contest card. Fucking eat my dick. Sebastian Bach,
that's a good one.
singer from Skid Row. Great card. Here's what the backs of these look like.
Yeah, they're kind of
Gives you
cool.
another picture of the artist and gives you a couple little factoids. Lead vocals, born April 3rd in Toronto, Canada. Influences Rob Halford, Michael Monroe, James Brown, Sly Stone, Jimi Hendrix, Motorhead, and Motley Crue.
Mm. No, I have Cinderella.
Nice.
You know,
Rest in peace, Jeff LeBar.
I was never really into them.
No?
No,
You ever listen to the first album, Night Songs?
I don't even remember at this point.
Listen to that album again, dude. You'll like it.
All
It's
right.
got more edge to it than their other stuff.
I mean, they were they weren't as they weren't as accessible when I was young in the '80s as a lot of the other bands were.
They had a lot of massive hits, though. They had fucking Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone. That's a
Yeah, I don't like
huge
that one.
single. I know it's a sappy ballad, but that Night Songs album, there's rockers on there, dude. There's tunes on there you would like. I just saw Tom Kiefer a few years ago over at Mohegan Sun in the Wolf Den for free, and he put on a pretty goddamn good show. You're gonna like this one.
Yeah,
Megadeth.
Marty Friedman one too.
That's right. It's the Marty fucking Nick Menzel lineup.
Tell by his
When,
purple hair.
when Dave Mustaine left Metallica in '83, many wondered what might become of his energetic wild man.
No, they didn't. They didn't
Famous
even know who he
for
was then.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nobody was really wondering. Energetic wild man whose fondness for fast lane living had already become legendary. Those fans didn't have to wait long to get their answers. Soon Mustaine teamed up with Ellefson and Megadeth was born with a variety of bandmates. Dave and David have cranked out,
Giggity.
especially what just happened with David Ellefson,
Yeah.
cranked out a series of definitive thrash records. Good
Yes.
shit. Great picture.
And I have another one that matches my earlier card, ACDC.
Sweet.
I mean, you don't really need to say much about them. But
Yeah,
if you don't know who ACDC is, then
you're a fucking
I don't know
asshole.
what to tell you. You're from Boston.
Exactly. You're from fucking Boston. Rob McKillop from Exodus. He's the original
Cool.
bass player.
Wow.
I much prefer their current bassist, Jack Gibson. But let's check this out. Rob McKillop's booming bass has been at the foundation of Exodus's metallic sound since the Bay Area Thrashers were founded in the 80s. Hailing from Berkeley, California, McKillop says he's most proud of his playing in the band's two most recent LPs, Fabulous Disaster and Impact is Imminent. His heroes include Geezer Butler, Steve Harris, and the late Jaco Pastorius.
Okay. Well, I have Tim Kelly from Slaughter.
There you go. Rest
They,
in peace.
yeah, they were one of my favorite bands when I was young. And all I
Same. I
had,
always liked Slaughter.
I only had the one album. I still have it on cassette. Yep. It's in my car.
The one after it's killer too.
I don't
Wild
doubt it.
Life.
But I was 7, so
Right.
I don't even know how I ended up with the first one. So
Great album.
yeah. I liked it. They were good. But you got,
Rachel Bolan,
huh,
bass player from Skid Row.
yeah.
Good job, girl name.
You still there? Of
Influences include Sex Pistols, Ramones, The Beatles, The Plasmatics, and Kiss.
course. All right, so I'm gonna do a double next, just because they came in the row here and they belong together. I have double Ace Freely, cocksucker.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, those are cool. Nice. That's the fucking dude.
You know what's funny? The back of them are the same.
Yeah, the picture's always the same usually when it's, the singular artist. And then usually they'll give you the same factoids too. If they show the actual Ace Frehley band, it might give you something different.
Hmm.
Janie Lane from Warrant.
Ah,
Rest in peace.
I met him once.
Rest in peace. Oh, you met him.
I mean, kinda. I saw. I didn't meet him. I saw Warrant when he was still in the band,
Okay.
and they were doing a song, and he came into the pit area with everybody, and he like put his arm around me, was singing, but he was like sweaty, and I was like, mm.
No,
It was
I
like,
will have none of that.
I got like, yeah, it's cool, and I mean, I liked Warren, and so they were cool. Even though it was the 2000s, it was cool to me.
Right.
But I don't need some dude's sweaty arm wrapped around the back of my neck. It was just kind of.
I don't blame you.
I'm like, all right, dude, that's good.
I don't blame you. So yeah, rest in peace to him. What did you get?
What do you
What you
got?
got?
I don't know who. Oh wait, is this okay? He looks like the guy from Bill and Ted. Uh, John Anderson. Is it Jan or John?
Oh, from
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
John Anderson.
Yeah. He looks like the other guy in Bill and Ted.
He does.
Especially this picture.
The not Keanu Reeves guy.
Yeah.
The guy actually that dude was one of the
Not
vampires in the
Bill and
Lost
Ted.
Boys.
Yes. Yeah.
You're gonna like this one. Alex Skolnick,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It's a good picture.
Testament lead guitarist. One of the best lead guitarists in thrash too.
It's weird that he like quit Testament, went and got a jazz degree, and then went back.
Yeah, I'm glad he came back though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Alex Skolnick is the thinking man's heavy metal musician. As a primary writer and song arranger for West Coast metal merchants Testament, Alex calls upon such varied influences as Elvis Presley, Kiss, and jazz great John Coltrane for inspiration. He helped form the band back in '83.
Mm.
Alex's outside interests include literature, jazz, and talk shows. Environmental concerns are important to him.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He was in Trans-Siberian Orchestra for a little while too.
Yes, he was.
I saw him with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What do I got here? Sticking together.
Yeah,
Deep Purple.
nice. I believe that is with Joe Lynn Turner on vocals.
Uh, Rainbow, White Snake, Deep. Doesn't it's Richie Blackmore, John Lord, Roger Glover, Jolyn Turner. Yep.
There you go. One and done with them. Yeah, Slave and Master, or Master and Slave, I think was the album he did with them.
Hmm.
Good shit.